My name is Lydia Toombs, and I am in Chem 110 Lab, Section 6, and I will be discussing the reactions of copper and yield percent.
In experiment 2, we started with solid copper turnings, which is the elemental symbol Cu. HNO3 was added to the solid copper to produce CuNO32, H2O, and NO2. This was concluded because a bright blue water-soluble salt was produced. Therefore, we know from these properties that CuNO32 is an aqueous solution as well. H2O was also a product of the reaction because of the water that was added to the mixture. Finally, we know that NO2 was given off because of the brownish-red gas we saw. Then NaOH was added. We concluded that after the NaOH was added, CuOH2 and NaNO3 were produced. This conclusion came about because a royal blue water-insoluble salt that forms a precipitate came about. The NaNO3 was present because it is a white salt that dissolves to yield a colorless solution. Since we didn't see anything from that, we found that it was the NaNO3. The next step was to heat the solution. After heating it, CuO and H2O were produced. When the solution turned black, we concluded that that was the CuO. After heating the solution, H2SO4 was added. When this reaction occurred, there was water and CuSO4 as the products. The mixture turning a bright blue color gave us that conclusion. Finally, the zinc was added. This reaction produced H2ZnSO4 in solid copper. The colorless gas given off was our hint for the hydrogen gas, and the colorless solution gave us the clue about the ZnSO4. The last substance we found was that the reddish solid, which was the copper. To find the percent yield, I calculated the recovered mass of the Cu and divided it by the initial mass of Cu and multiplied by 100. This is the value of the recovered mass of Cu. And this is the initial mass of the Cu. My final percent yield was 101.904%. If there was a percent yield greater than 100%, which there was, that means an error such as not decanting all the liquid off or drying the copper enough could have occurred. If there was a percent yield smaller than 100%, that could mean that an error such as an excess mixture on the stirring rod could have taken away some of the mass. For this report, I referenced the Chemistry 110N Foundations of Chemistry Laboratory Manual by the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry.